bike man with flag in hand, Horde and Gray, off of turn 4. They'll hit the tire and the field is off. Gray, he'll get the jump down into turn 1. Munson right on the back deck of Horde. Gray, he'll push up the track just a little bit. Horde will slide into second. Here comes Munson and Constantino. 3 wide, they race to turn 3. Munson has to back out of it just a little bit. That'll make him check up, and 3 wide behind him. Up front, it's Gray, second. Constantino now. Munson working on Horde for the 3rd spot. Wilder, he's up there to 5th. Donnie Bellin working the outside. He'll take a look, run at Wilder for the 5th spot. Catch him right behind them, and here comes Alberti in the 473. Angela Horde, she's got it wound up 3 wide out of turn 4. Munson and Constantino and Horde. The Dancing Bear, he'll get shuffled back. In last week's winner, Munson, he's up to the 2nd spot. Angela Horde right on head now. She works the high side. Munson on the bottom. And Robert Gray leading it, working the middle. And here comes Donnie Bellin. Bellin tried to go up the middle. Nothing there. Here he'll get by Horde, though. Out of turn 2, Gray, he'll push up just a little bit. And here comes Jeremiah Munson. The Afraid Express on the move. He picked up the win last week, and he's going to work on Gray. Gray slides up a little bit again, and here comes Munson, smooth on the bottom. He'll pull up alongside, and now out of 2, he'll take the top spot. Donnie Bellin's got that one on the move. He races up to the 3rd spot. Now Constantino back to 4th. Horde shuffled back to 5th. Wilder battles with Horde. Ketchum and Alberti right behind them doing battle, and Douglas starting to get moving in that 28. Up front, it's Jeremiah Munson. He starts to stretch it out a little bit down the backstretch. Gray, he's changed lanes. He's following Munson around in that 5X, trying to find the fast way, and Bellin's starting to close in on him. Horde and Constantino right behind them. Angela, she's got it gathered back up. Constantino a little bit sideways. Horde taking a look there. Down the backstretch, Constantino drives away from Horde. Top 3 still the same. 7 laps down in this 25-lap feature. Wilder now, he's starting to slip back a little bit. Alberti catching up to him as he's cleared Ketchum's 5. Up front, it's still Munson, staying even. Gray's found something. Not losing any ground, but not gaining any either, as they're starting to reel in lap traffic. Bellin sits there in 3rd. He's starting to close in on Gray just a little bit. Gray's pushing troubles seem to have gone away as he starts to get loose. Andy Graves, 96, slow on the outside, and he'll be the first car to get lapped. Graves having a hard time with the 96. He'll get it up on the bank in 2. Somehow he keeps it over the hill as Munson goes by. Constantino still rides there in the 4th spot. Angela Horde working on him. But the car on the move right now, the 473, the 3rd generation driver of Alex Alberti. Alberti takes a look to the inside. Wilder right there though, holding the line. Wilder slides up, and here comes Alberti up the inside. Wilder shut the door. Alberti's still right there as they race back to turn 3. Lap traffic of Graves right in the way of Gray, and here comes Bellin. Oh, Graves is going to lose it down in the middle of turn 2. Graves and Bellin missing. The yellow flag will fly. Robert Gray and Don Bellin were trying to lap Graves, and Graves went around right in the middle of the track. Steve learned. So on the front row, all by himself with a Delaware start. Jeremiah Munson looking to make it 2 in a row. Donnie Bellin, been one of the fastest cars, sets there in 3rd alongside Robert Gray. And then the Dancing Bear and the points leader right there behind them. Green flag is out. Munson, he got the drop. Trouble for Angela Horde. She's slow on the start. That's going to let a whole field of cars go by. Constantino now slides up the track. Here comes Wilder up the inside. Alberti all out of shape out of turn 2. He'll get gathered back up. Now Ketchum works to the inside of Horde. Horde's got it fired back up. She rolls now with that 113. Something still possibly amiss on that car. Not going as well as it did earlier. Munson off and gone on the point. Donnie Bellin starting to give chase. Halfway down and halfway to go. Bellin, been a rough year for him so far, but he's got that car going tonight. Alberti now, he starts to go to work on the 124 of the Dancing Bear. John Constantino down the backstretch. He'll take the nose to the inside in turn 3. Nothing really there. Now tucks back in behind him and follows him off of turn 4. But up front, it's still Munson, Bellin, and Gray. Wilder, good run going for that kid as he sits there in 4th. Constantino, Alberti, Ketchum. Horde and Douglas all right together, and Andy Graves' struggles in turn 2 continue again. He's around on the inside. Graves off into the infield, setting up out of harm's way. He'll get it going again as the field goes by, and he'll rejoin at the back. Battle still there for fifth. Alberti gets a nose right in underneath 120 forward. John Constantino now in 1 and 2. Constantino slides up. Alberti struggling to get underneath him. He'll get all the way alongside now as they race to turn 3. Andy Graves in trouble again, and he's backwards once again in turn 2. Graves up on the bank, and the yellow will fly again. And once again, a straightaway lead for Jeremiah Munson's going to be erased by the caution. The field getting set to go back to green. Munson up front. All of his hard work so far in this race has been all for nothing as the yellow flag has put first Gray on the back bumper, and now Donnie Bellin in the 1. Wilder, good run going for him. He sits there in 4th, and another rookie right behind him, Alex Alberti in the 473. The KG veteran, John Constantino, the dancing bear, right behind them. Then Ketchum, Angela Horde, the points leader, and Douglas. Green flag's out, and once again, Munson's got that car running, and he'll jump out on Bellin out of turn 2. Right away, Munson not hanging around the play. He'll take off, and he's gone. He's going to leave Bellin to deal with Gray, Wilder, and Alberti. Alberti now ducks up the inside. Little bobble for Wilder, and that will cost him the 4th spot. Alex Alberti, the young kid, he's on the way, the 3rd generation of Alberti's behind the wheel. Down the backstretch, Constantino and Ketchum doing battle. Douglas and Horde right there. They've got Ketchum hung out on the outside now. Horde's going to go by. Constantino already did. Munson, he's off and gone by a straightaway again. Melanie's got a few car lengths over Gray as they race to turn 3. Alberti now closing in on him. Wilder's next, then it's back to the hot 4-way battle behind him. Constantino leads that plan. Ford wants to get back by, and Douglas has got that 28 working. Up front on cruise control, it's Jeremiah Munson. 4 laps to go for the Ephrata Express. 360-degree. Donnie Bellin sits there in 2nd all by his lonesome, and Alberti now sets chase after him as he's up to the 3rd spot. Wilder sits in 4th. Constantino right there in 5th. With Horde and Ketchum right on the back deck, and Douglas trying to find a faster way right behind them. Off of turn 4, 2 more laps to go for the Kevco Fabrication, 351. And barring any problems, Munson may have this one well in hand. Alberti, he's starting to close in on Bellin now out of turn 2, starting to pull some ground on Gray. Wilder still sits there comfortably right behind them. White flag is out. 1 more trip around for Jeremiah Munson. Back in 5th, the Dancing Bears still holding on to that spot. And Angela Horde right there, the Budget Sportsman points leader coming into this event. Climbing out of the car, down here in front, your Budget Sportsman winner for the 2nd week in a row, Jeremiah Munson.